All right, my YouTubers, we're going to give this a few moments. And as usual, I'm going to put 15 minutes on the clock here and stay about 10 so I can grace you with my presence to answer some questions that you may have in reference to school. That's all we're doing. That's all we're talking about is how do you make videos that grabs the attention and converts people to clients. Let's talk money, right? That's how we do it. Time to make money. All right. So, just going to take a few moments here and I'm going to show you a couple of examples of before and afters of some of our fellow Bossonaires, right? What we call them in our community. You ready to be known as a Bossonaire, right? Then come on in. Um, Link is in the chat. And let's just give a second or two for some people to join us. But let me go here. Let's go to my page just to verify my live is living. What? Is your live living? Come learn the brand with Lion. Summer school is here. Oh, wait. Oh, so I can watch that on both sides. Look at that. Interesting. Okay, let me mute this one. Bam. All right. And let me throw a couple of those in the Chizzy chat as well. KSKA. Start your own community. As you come in, let me know you're here. Let me know where you're coming from, where you're watching from. And let's spend a few moments just to get to know and teach you a few things that can elevate your space. All right. So I put a few links in there, and I know someone said the other night while I was doing this that, some of those links like that could look like it could be kind of scammy or whatever. Hey, today's society, I tell you, do your due diligence, check whatever you need to check. But as I told them, scammers aren't coming on here showing their faces like that and answering questions and all that stuff. And at some point, you got to get over the fear of being scammed if you want to get ready to make some cheese. All right, I see people coming in. Let me know who you are, where you are coming in from. I see that we got some 10 people right now on a vertical. This is so cool that our software shows us how to do this, right? And I can see who's coming on what stream type and style. All right, 30 people in here. Let's go. Q&A questions. Skool, are you ready to make some money? Let me show you how you can do that using Skool. And I'm going to show you one of our fellow Bossonaires here and how they went from a before to after. So let's take a look really quick at Chuck. Chuck runs a Skool community called Creator Cashflow. He teaches you how to make $1,000 in Skool right away. His is geared more towards 45, I think, to 60-year-old or 50 to 60-year-olds. So he specifies in that. But this is Chuck before, right? Chuck came into our community in a couple of weeks. I want to show you how Chuck looks now when he is on his live. Look at the difference. Right? Or you wanting to learn how to brand yourself like this, where your company's name is there. Oh man, you know what? Let me scoot that up right there. Yeah, where your company's name is there, right? Learning the colors, all of that great stuff like that. That's what we're going to teach you how to do. So I'm looking forward to showing you just a little bit more as well. Now I'm going to show you a clip of a video of Chuck using one of our frameworks and techniques here as well, okay? And also make sure if you get opportunity and you're in that specific age range that Chuck works with and you want to learn more, go check out his community. We work to lift each other up here. We don't worry about pulling each other down just because, we're kind of in the same highway, but we're in different lanes, right? We do the same thing, but we're in different spaces, yeah? So I'm never going to not promote someone else to do their thing. But take a look at this transition here. Chuck goes from one space to another when he's on his videos. Remember before? Now let's take a look at the after, Chuck. Let's see what it looks like.
Easier for them to get a win, and you make it more logical step by step. That's the best thing that you can do for your group. So let's take a look at what we have done here, and I got to get myself back into frame.
Tell me that wasn't smooth.
So the first thing I did is I changed the start here post.
So
now,
let me pause this really quick. look at the framing there, right? So let's back it up. Number one before, right? So using our framework, he's full frame. He's kind of like what you see me here when I get ready to transition. But now look when he goes in essence to what he wants to share screen, right? There's none of that hesitation, none of that, oh, one moment, let me share screen and so forth like that, right? So you'll be able to see this. And I know on the vertical, on a reel section right now, I'm not showing the same thing. So if you're on a reel, you may want to come over to watch it on the horizontal on the main page. And make sure you also go hit that subscribe button. Now that one should come up on that side as well. So let me check that as well. I want to do that. So I'm going to pause this for 1 second. Well, not pause it, but I'm going to take that off. I'm going to bring, no, let's take that off. Bring this back up. 1 second. Pause that because there should be two. I'm going to put that on the vertical section over here. And let's bring that down. Now let's make that a little bit bigger. And all of this you see me do right now, this is stuff that we teach you how to be able to do. And you can make these adjustments prior to going, or you can make them live as well. Okay. So you guys are seeing me work this. All right, so that looks good. All right, so what I do want to do though is I want to check this out and see where that's at because I want that to be in the same spot, and that is right about podcasting. All right, so let's take this and I'm going to move it up here. And what I'm doing right now, because anyone is watching, is I am making an adjustment on the fly so that this comes up on both sides because I am going vertical. And here we go. Drop that there. All right, I'm going vertical and I'm going horizontal, streaming two different sides of platforms. So let's see if this works now. Bam. Click that subscribe. Bam. It comes up on both sides now. Ching. Okay. What? Hold on. Let me do a can I do a screen record? Nah, I don't need to. All right. So any other questions that I see so far, put them in the chat. But let me go back to Chuck and show you what that kind of looked like as well. So we showed you that. Here goes the middle transition. And what
Simpler
you
for
notice
people
on this one
to go
here
ahead and do this. And
is
I
as
think
Chuck,
that
well, let me
it will
take
make
Chuck's
it
volume
easier
now.
for
So
you.
Chuck went back from going when he was screen sharing in essence. And if you look at this, he now goes back to full frame. Okay. Bam, look how smooth that looks. And also, if you notice, look at the name that comes on flying on screen here, right? Another one of those techniques that we teach you how to get the eyes focused on what you're doing. All right, so we got a few more minutes. I'm going to take some more questions, but if you're ready to make some money, you're tired of posting, hearing it 5, 6, 7 times a day to post, and honestly, you hear everyone say, stop the scroll. But honestly, that doesn't matter anymore. You can stop the scroll, but if they don't watch your video and continue to do it, then what does it matter, right? All right, let's take a look at the ending. Here's Chuck's ending. And now he's going to use, again, the framework. Boom, going out. You're going to see something similar to that when I end mine here shortly. Yeah. All right, but look at a couple of more of these images here from Chuck. Look at that beautiful kind of screen sharing now. He's still centered frame of mind. People are watching him. Let's look at how he looks in the circle now versus how it looked previously in the Zoom when he's referencing some of these things here. So you can see how those things there look. Yeah. Any questions? Anyone wants to learn how to make some money? Time for summer school. Come have fun. Chuck learned this in probably under a month. He's diligent though. He put in the work and oh, okay. He's making it happen. The links are in the chat and let's see. We're gonna get ready to roll out of here. My time. Oh, did I even start my timer? I've been on about 10 minutes now. That's what I said I was gonna do. All right, people, I'm about to get ready to end this out. Anyone have any questions? Has anyone heard of Skool? First off, let me know if you have. I gotta change that so it goes. Wait, so why? that one dipped out. Let me see. Remember, one more time, hit that subscribe button and that bell. Boom. I need to move this maybe. Let me pull it back up real quick. Over just a little bit. Right there. All right. I want to see how that looks on a video really quick as well. Taking a look at it live. All right. If you got any questions, whether you're watching this live right now or on a replay, let me see really quick. I'm looking because the bell's not showing there, but I moved it. And let's see how it looks after I move it. Okay, now I can see the bell. Oh, yeah, perfect. All right. Thank you. I am out. I will see you next time when we enter another class for summer school. That's how you do it. It's time to make money.
You do it. Time to make money.